before Taylor Schilling showed what her mama gave her in Orange is the New Black and locked lips with hotties Laura Prepon and Ruby Rose.
Did that clear things up? No.
Before she snagged the role of Zac Efron's love interest in yet another Nicholas Spark novel turned film called The Lucky One. Yeah, so far we're just talking about her kissing. The girl's a very talented actress. Before she would get a ton of nominations for her turn as Piper Chapman, including 2 Golden Globes, a Webby, and a Primetime Emmy.
Everybody knows it's about talent, originality, a sense of humor.
Looking to train
Before the woman-centered drama went on to gain cult status and critical praise, earning Taylor $35,000 an episode and putting her net worth at $1.5 million.
I gotta get to work, put on a jumpsuit, get my makeup taken off.
Taylor grew up in the suburbs of Boston and decided to become an actress after a school production of Fiddler on the Roof. She began studying acting in university, but something in her gut told her she needed to drop out and focus on auditions. In New York, with no prospects on the horizon, she worked as a nanny in Manhattan while waiting for her leap of faith to pay off. What's going on, guys? My name is Michael McCrudden, documenting the life and career of Taylor Schilling prior to fame, here for you on Before They're Famous. Or before she put on that orange jumpsuit and everyone fell in love with her, both guys and girls. Now we're also going to be covering some of her co-stars on this channel. I'm sure a few of you want to hear about Ruby Rose and Laverne Cox. Let us know in the comments down below who you want to hear about next. Schilling was born on July 27, 1984 in Boston, Massachusetts. Her father Robert is a prosecutor. Previous to this, her old man worked as an assistant district attorney, and young Taylor was often hearing stories about prisoners and prison guards growing up.
He made it really clear that the correctional officers were oftentimes as much of a problem as the prisoners.
Spread your cheeks and cough. Seriously?
Her mother Patricia worked as an administrator for MIT, and as kids, her and her younger brother Sam, they loved to go to Red Sox games and watch a little bit of ER when mom and dad would allow them to.
I was handling my own cases at Southside.
Yeah, it's your first day, and I'd rather you stick with George. Doug. George Clooney plays Doug Ross.
I play Doug, and I'm Batman.
Plays with George.
When Taylor was 12, she wanted to audition for the school play, but was a little nervous. Her dad gave her a pep talk and a push, and she ended up having a ball at the audition, and she got the role. From there on out, she decided she wanted to try pretending for a living and continued to pursue her acting. Actually, when I was in high school, I played the Cowardly Lion. I did a bang-up job. I wish we had a clip. When Taylor was 15, her parents split up, but she actually enjoyed spending time between mom and dad. She first went to Wayland High School, close to her mom, then switched to Roxbury High, where she stayed with dad and graduated in 2002.
Leonardo DiCaprio was just it. Everything. Everything. And he was the first one that I put like photographs all over my walls.
She then enrolled at Fordham University in New York and graduated with a bachelor's in acting in 2006. From there, she continued her graduate studies at the Tisch School of the Arts and worked as a nanny for a family in the city while she went out to audition after audition. And as she said in this interview, well, them commercial auditions, they can be a little awkward. Although, the practice would later come in handy.
So at that moment, I could start to make out with the mannequin's face.
She booked her first feature role in 2007 alongside Meryl Streep, which sounds pretty promising, right? Wrong. The story ended up reflecting a real-world tragedy, and the film it was shelved. Landing that role at least gave her the insight that staying in school didn't really make sense for her, and she dropped out to focus on these auditions. 4 months later, well, her instincts, they would pay off. A lady by the name of Liz Heldens was looking to cast the lead for a new show about an Iraq veteran nurse turned doctor. Yeah, Taylor's previous pastime of watching ER was about to pay off, and it said that her audition video, well, it blew the woman's socks off. So Liz flew Taylor out to LA, and soon, well, she was going to be the star in the 22 episodes of the show called Mercy.
So she's a really a tough broad who knows a lot. She thinks more than a lot of the people in the hospital.
He's dead.
Unfortunately, that show was short-lived and got cancelled after its first season, and Taylor, well, she was in danger of fading into the terrifying waters of being a forgotten NBC TV star. But her talents would go on to impress countless other producers. The next 2 years, she was in some pretty big titles like Argo with Ben Affleck, yeah, and The Lucky One with Zac Efron. Then in 2013, Jenji Cohen, creator of the Showtime hit Weeds, well, she was looking for a new star for her lead all-female drama. And Taylor Schilling, well, she was the perfect Piper. As for the rest of the story, well, you know it because this is before they're famous. My name is Michael McCrudden. We do all sorts of celebrity bios on here. We've done a whole bunch of actors like Vin Diesel. We even do after they were famous. We did one on Nicolas Cage. We've done about 500. So there's definitely something for everyone. Be sure to browse around. Let me know in the comments down below who you want to hear about next. Also, let me know what you thought of season 3 of Orange is the New Black. Or was it 4? It was 4. Yeah, let me know. I haven't finished it yet, so don't give me any spoilers. I'll probably finish it tonight. I'll see you guys in another video.
That's why I got so dressed up for you.
You look fantastic, I gotta say. I mean,
Thanks.
it's quite a, whoa, hey.